Hello there, people of the internet. My name is Jerro, and this is Dialogues with Jerro. Today, I am on set with one of my favorite musicians. You know, there is a song called Akinyi. Akinyi is sung by Brian Siku. That song is very confusing to me. Because that song, there's a woman called Akinyi, then there's a sister called Akinyi. It's a very confusing song. Yeah. Hey, you see, which Akinyi should be in my head?
You tell us which one. It's a safe space to do what you can tell us.
It is a safe space. I like the way you are calling me the word. The word is a village name. But then there is a song of yours that is called Wabiro. It is refreshing because it talks about. Sometimes when I hear you sing, it feels like I'm listening from a witchcraft. I'm listening to witchcraft. I'm listening. You know, the word witch was actually not supposed to be very negative. It was supposed to be a very good. But there is, whenever you when you sing, you evoke something like what you feel when you are going to the church called Voice of Salvation and Healing Church. Yeah, you know that song. You know that church. Yeah.
I'm a Pefa boy, so how can I not know about Dwandwaro?
Yeah. So that is what I get, and the question that I want to ask you, and today, people of the internet, I'm with Costa Ojwang, one of the musicians that I really love and I listen to every time on my. Since I knew about, I invented you. I know about you. I know about you, like how, like
so
three.
Wait. So if you invented Costa Ojwang, are you still working with the prototype, or you've improved?
I've improved. 3 years ago, I think 3 or 2, just the other day, because we did not have the idea that we can actually sing in Luo and that we can enjoy it, because we know there are singers in Luo, in Luo Nyanza. Yes. We have singers like Emma Jalamo and all those other people. But then we also, for example, us who have gone to school a little, we tend to now say Nimago Jawa. We don't want to listen to Luo songs anymore. And then at some point, you guys just decide that, okay, we are going back to our roots. We are going to be fishermen. We are going to be hunters and gatherers. And along the way, we are going to create songs that you are going to like, you know. So, as somebody, did you have an idea of why should I sing in Luo, or should I sing in English, or should I sing in Swahili? Did you struggle with it?
I wanted to sing in English, primarily, because I thought I speak good English. It's just like, the times are changing, the sun is fading,
Yeah.
I feel the wind is blowing. So I thought I've gone to school a little bit. My palette of music has, of course, opened up a little wider, and it's more colorful now. So you can listen to jazz here, blues here, reggae here, R&B here, Musa Juma here, Chinka Basela here. But then also, I love when Emma Jalamo sings. So that was before Kinainda and so now younger people. So I wanted to sing in English. One, because, so I've said the first one. The second reason I started to sing in English was singing in English did not demand for a band. So just have a keyboard player who's just playing some nice emotional chords and progressions, and I'd sing over it. That's 2. 3, I never saw Costa Ojwang on stage. Sorry, because I'm a visual artist. I just wanted to do art and sing songs that I like and play them when I'm painting and share with my painting friends. Because painters think and we believe, and we just have a different view of music. The songs that painters listen to, some of them are classical music, violins doing, and doing your brush strokes and stuff.
Yeah.
So I wanted a sound that would reflect that and make it more homey, more homely, so to say. And then my producer at the time, Gitonga Mukira, told me to do the first one, gospel song, because I love the Lord. Did the first song into a chingu, into a, I've seen your hands. So I did the first song, and then Gitonga has a way of seeing things, which he still has. He told me to sing in Luo. And I was like, but I've gone to school, man, I can't sing. I live in Nairobi. He said, no, you sing in Luo. Just sing in Luo, and then you see what happens. What's the worst that can happen anyway? It's COVID.
Yeah, it's COVID.
Yeah, it's COVID time. So I did Uriore. I went and wrote the first part in English. The times are changing, the sun is fading, I feel the wind is blowing over my face. Recorded it. And then the hook there, was a freestyle. So I layered the freestyle and went back home. And they told me to write now verse 2 in Luo and come back when I'm ready. So I went back and drafted something. And I came back, did it. We released the song with no vision at all. No one was singing things like that. We released the song. And then people just started calling me. Where are you? Where do you perform? Where have you been? I said, I don't perform. I just sing in my house.
Yeah?
Shot a video in Diani. And then, so that response fueled my need to now do a proper album. So I told Kitonga, hey, kuna kitu hapa. There's something here. Tufanye album. So did an album. And then I started performing. But now, music allowed me. So my journey is not the same. It's not regular. I don't advise anyone to study me. Because it's just a random-ass journey, man. So if you keep studying me, I don't think you learn a lot. You learn things, but they might not help you that much. Because I didn't enter music from nothing. I was already in the art scene as a visual artist for about 8 years. That's a long time for a creative venture. So even your mind opens differently if you're continuously hitting the same point. So I could make some money on the side with art and put to music. I don't think many of our upcoming musicians have that luxury. So you want music to primarily pay you. So I was doing art, and some of the money, I organize my own gigs. So whether I get money or not, the band is paid.
Yes.
Yeah. So these are not, they are not stages that beginning musicians have access to. And then when I was starting to make music, my art friends and buyers and clients and collectors were people of a certain caliber. So I do want to make songs that is not reflective of the people I hang out with. That makes sense? That's what fueled the kind of music I was making.
Yeah.
However, I grew up in the village. I know things about the village that I cannot change. They're my lived reality. They're my lived truth. So I want my music to embody that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about living in the village, that takes me, at Dialogues with Jerro, we like doing social proofing. So we ask about where you grew up from.
Yes.
We ask about whether you're married or you're a polygamist.
Go on.
Yeah. So where does your story really start as a young man? Where are you born? In what kind of family? Yeah.
I was born in Andingo.
Andingo Panga.
No. There's another Andingo in South Nyanza. Sio hii ingine.
Okay.
I was born in South Nyanza. Awendo is the biggest town, probably, close to the village.
Okay.
Andingo is in between Awendo and Rapogi. So I was born there, raised there. It's a very tight community of Jokamgundo. They came from the other side of Sindo.
Nyamgundo.
Kamgundo. Yes, Kochenya.
Kochenya.
Kochende nango. Kochenya, Jagero.
Kochenya.
Yes. So they came from the other side to South Nyanza. So I was born there in a family of 6. By the time I was being born, we were not 6 yet, we were 5.
Okay.
So there's a younger one after me. There's a gap of about 10 years between the two of us and the older ones. My parents had forgotten that they could still cook up some more. They went on a sabbatical leave.
Yeah. So the younger one is way young.
No. Me and him are 2 years apart.
Okay.
But the two of us and the other ones.
And the other 4.
Yes. About 10 years apart.
10.
Yes.
That's a long time.
Yeah, they had said, cut it, man. The devil not today.
The devil not today.
Yeah. They realized you could still cook up, and then he cooked us.
Mm.
I was born there, grew up there, did primary school there. Nilianza nursery, sikumaliza. Nilifanya nursery, I think 1 month.
Yeah.
Wakanipeleka class 1. Walisema kichwa kubwa iko na vitu ndani, enda class 1 uangane huko. So nikafanya class 1 yote. By the time I was getting to class, I think class 2. Sikumbuki, siko sure. But my mom passed. Your time, your area.
Around class 2.
Class 1, class 2. My mom passed. And then my dad passed in class 4. And then I was raised by my siblings. Because they were a little older. They were like 20, 24 apple. So ukiwa in the village, if you're 24, you're a man already. In the 90s, early 2000, you're old enough. So my older brother married, arranged marriages. Alioa, so that my grandmother, in her wisdom, felt that we needed a woman in the family to take care of us. She found a nice lady. So he found a nice lady, and they married. They married each other. Nokilo Miaha. You know Miaha?
Yeah.
Yes.
A new wife.
Yes. Miaha aliletwa hapo, tukakaa. And then we lived with our grandmother for about a year. She also passed.
Your grandmother?
Yes, after my father. So she also passed. So for the better part of my childhood, my brothers wangu tunalelea. Sisi wawili. So that's Andingo. After that, sikuwa mjinga sana. Kita exam kidogo. So then, a random school in Siaya called me. Kwenda kusoma huko. It was St. Mary's School, Yala.
St. Mary's School is a random school?
I didn't know. I didn't say. I'm not saying it's a random school. Then it was random to me because I didn't know of St. Mary's School, Yala.
Yeah.
A boy in some remote village only knows Rapogi and Kisumu boys because Kisumu is the biggest town, you know.
Yeah.
So St. Mary's called me, and then I went there and said, wow, this is a bigger school. And so I spent my 4 years there. I learned a lot. I learned a lot about what life looks like out of the village, out of the sugarcane farms. So by the time I was finishing my Form 4, I was no longer a villager. So I decided to stay in Kisumu. So I was juggling between Kisumu and home, Kisumu and home, Kisumu and home.
Kisumu, where do you stay? You do stay in Milimani or?
I stayed pretty much everywhere. So I lived in Manyata, CJ.
CJ?
At some point lived in Konambuta.
Konambuta.
Some point I lived in Migori. There's a place called Nairobi area, just past Kimwa. I lived there. And then I lived in Nyalenda a little bit, and then in Milimani as well.
Those were a lot of places. What is going on?
I was living with people.
Oh, I see.
Yes. I was not living, it wasn't stable. So my brother, one of my brothers, alikuwa anaendesha bodaboda.
Okay.
Yeah, baiskeli.
Yeah, baiskeli.
Yes, hiyo. And then alikuwa na mwili kubwa. Kwetu we have big bodies, just like you. You'd pass for my sibling. Uko na kihara hapo, sasa kuna shida kidogo.
Kihara?
You don't have hair on your head.
Yeah, I just shaved it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, just shaved it.
Yes, you'd pass for my brother. Welcome to the family. So we have big bodies. I went to gym, he had a buffed body. I can get politics as a bodyguard. So he was a bit prominent. Kisumu, if you're just around Baba, noisy, and loud, you gain prominence. So he had friends. Now he married an Australian woman, and then he went to Australia. So between my high school and after high school, I was living with some of his friends.
Okay. So you do not go to the university?
No, I didn't go. I didn't pass well enough to go. I could have gone. So, me with my village way of thinking.
Okay.
St. Mary's didn't clean me up completely.
St. Mary's did not clean you up completely?
No. It left something.
Just like Olembo did not clean me up properly.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
So, after high school, the only way of going to university that I knew was pass your exams, get called. After high school, I heard of parallel. I was just saying, what the fuck is parallel? Because I was looking back, where was the money going to come from anyway?
Yeah.
So I had a B minus.
Just like me. Yeah. How many points? Which year?
59.
The same as one. I missed it by 1 point or 2.
Which year was that?
2001.
Me 2009.
You're a kid.
Yes. I'm not old like you. But I'm older than some people.
No, you'll pass for my age.
I'm a whole uncle. Yes. So,
Yeah.
what are you saying about me?
No, I mean the body. You're a huge people. But the face looks young.
Come on, man.
Yeah, the face looks young.
Thank you.
I'm telling you, the face looks
I
young.
know.
Yeah.
So,
but there is beauty in ruggedness and old age.
I'm not old. Let's just
Yeah,
focus
as a young one coming up, you'll realize. I'm telling you, man. There are parts
I'm starting to catch glimpses of what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Upper Enje.
Yes. You know, it's gonna be. Yes. Okay. Go ahead.
So I had a B minus, so I couldn't get called for uni.
Yeah.
The East African University called me though.
Okay. Strathmore.
East African
University, the one in Karen, I believe.
Yes. So by the time that letter was coming, I had already given up on going to uni. So I had to reset my
Form 4.
But my brothers didn't have any of that. So whoever was paying my fee, I was like, you know what, you wasted your time here, you're going to see what life looks like out of school. I was like, bring it on. Where's that life? My boxing gloves.
So you're in Kisumu, you've gone to all the estates?
Then I moved back to Awendo.
You moved back to Awendo?
See, after high school, then now what are you doing in Kisumu? There has to be a reason for you to be in Kisumu.
With your body, you would have made a very good Obanda.
I know.
Yeah.
But St. Mary had done the thing.
Yes.
I couldn't do Obanda, man. So I went back to grow sukuma wiki and make bricks.
And make bricks?
Yes.
That's a very interesting combination. Why didn't you just choose one?
So let me explain how it works.
Okay.
So you'll be in the farm in the morning. In the evening, you're making bricks. Akili
mtu wangu.
So you go in the morning, by saa 4 hapo, saa 5 shatoka. Wende uoge kidogo pumzike. Jioni, you collect water for brick making. So nilikuwa najua if I start making bricks from saa 11 when the sun is polite, you make bricks up until saa 1:30 hapo. You need about 600 bricks. In pairs. So if you make 300 trips of...
Yeah. You hire the brick maker?
I make the bricks.
Isn't there a brick maker?
No, so kuna mbao. There's a mbao.
Yeah.
There's a mbao thingy I would build.
The mold?
Yes, the mold.
Yeah.
So you put the clay in there. Nice side here.
Yeah.
And then you...
Yes.
Do the thingy.
Yes.
You drop them there. So you line them up. I could do a lot of village things I used to do myself. So haikuwa ngumu. So the math was by the time you finished, because brick moja ilikuwa 5 bob, I think 5 or 6 bob. So if you can make 600 bricks by your time, then you unapiga math here. 600 can give me 3,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is manumu.
Manumu.
Yeah.
So si ushapiga hesabu yako hata kama zingine zitavunjika,
yes.
But 600 can give you 3,000. So I did that, and then my brother came back
from Australia.
Yes. He used to have visits and stuff. So when he came back, he called me because he knew my English wasn't that bad. So he called me to be their errands boy. So I went back to Kisumu. Now I was doing kufyeka hapo na kufanya tu vitu za home tu. Feeding dogs, cleaning dogs, kufyeka.
I hope that you are enjoying that episode, people of the internet. You know, everybody says there is no job, and that is true. Also, that was me 10 years ago. The problem is that everybody is trying to get a job in their own town, in their own city, in their marketplace. They ask friends for jobs, mothers call uncles, uncles call fathers, but there are no jobs, right? Let me tell you what no one is telling you. Jobs migrated online. What I actually mean is there are many, many jobs around the world and there is no one to do them. I have worked for a long time online, I think more than 10 years. I work for Americans, I work for Europeans, I work for the Chinese, the Australian, Canadians, the Ugandans, name all of them. And last year, I had a eureka moment. I said to myself, you know what? I should compile what I have been doing for the last 15 years. So in 2024, I wrote a book called Gold Mine, 18 Side Hustles for Africans. And it sold a lot of copies. In fact, I was going for, sometimes I was receiving 500 orders in a day. In 2025, something happened. AI came. I think in 2025, AI came. AI came in 2024, but in 2025, it is here with us. And people say AI is taking away their jobs. And for me, I'll say false. There are actually AI jobs. Na mimi ni nani? I created more jobs. We now have in my book 25 online and offline side hustles that you can do anywhere in the world, whether you are in the village, whether you are in your small town, whether you're in a marketplace, whether you are in your house, you can do them. In this powerful volume 2, I share 25 new actionable online hustles specifically researched and tailored for Africans. My new book provides clear step-by-step guidance, drawing from my extensive experience and research, including the mistakes I have made and lessons I have learned over 15 years in this online job market. You can become an executive assistant to busy folks in Europe, America, and Canada. You can also get paid for tasks like watching videos and taking online surveys. There are many of them and they're in my book. You can also build a business as a virtual assistant, start an e-commerce without a shilling. You can also become an affiliate marketer or an online English tutor. And you can also do tens of AI jobs, and they're all in these books. If you have a job, that is fine, but I know around you there are so many people that are always looking for jobs and at home watching Netflix. Buy this book for your brother, for your sister, for your mother, cousin, husband, who is back at home all day, all night watching Netflix. Okay? Buy it for your friends. That friend who is always asking you for cash, you can buy this book for them. All the information is in the description below. You can also inbox me, you can WhatsApp me, or you can go to my website, which is oduorjagero.co.ke. The book is only 1,000 Kenya shillings. Or if you're anywhere around the world, the book is $10. So thank you very much. Back to programming. He's back to leave. To stay?
Yes, to stay.
With the Australian woman?
Yes, with the wife and the daughter.
Okay.
So I joined them. And then, so this is where art started for me. I always knew I could draw things, but my mind wasn't open to being a visual artist like that. It's a career I never knew existed anyway, because Delilah didn't offer art. So there's a time they were painting, they had kids, they were painting kids' rooms. And then me with my creative edge, nikachora a whole forest with Maasais in it. And then they had some Australian volunteers. Oh, if you can paint these things on papers, you can buy them. I said, shit, you can hang.
You can buy?
Yeah, we can buy them. So I painted. I was busy painting for like 2 days. And then I made 15K.
Wow.
I was like, wait a minute.
This is more than bricks.
This is more than bricks. Yeah. So your time, already the rough edges between me and him already clean kidogo. So he was willing to take me back to school.
Okay.
To go and study clinical of medicine. This is a CEO, clinical officer.
Yes.
Nikaenda KMTC. I think I couldn't find walikuwa sha register watu. Then I went to Great Lakes University. Ilikuwa promising at the time. 2012, 2011. That didn't happen because art came around. I went on art school. And then, long story short, here I am as a visual artist and as a musician.
Where did you go to school to study art?
Mwangaza Art School in Nyalenda.
Mwangaza Art School in Nyalenda?
Yes, in Nyauri.
In Nyauri?
Yes.
Next to the bridge?
You passed, what bridge? Nyalenda has no bridge.
There is a small miniature bridge. From Katuoro, going there is a small bridge there.
Oh. So,
yes.
Before the bridge.
Yeah.
So Nyauri hapo tuko boda boda. There's a place they call it center.
Yes, the center. Next to Mama Safi, the other side.
Bas, hapo. Hapo senior man. It was a branch of Pan Pieri.
Pan Paya?
No, Pieri.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then how do you move from now from the art school? What do you start, doing?
So Mwangaza Art School was more skill based than actual like book based.
Yeah.
They were teaching you how to paint, how to draw, how to do stuff. So if you had a sober mind, I think you'd learn more there because they're like books from Netherlands. It was a missionary thingy funded school. Mill Hill Missionaries.
Yeah.
So they'd have volunteers, good teachers, good professors from Europe, Italy, Netherlands, England sometimes, and the US, who would come down to teach us. So mimi nilikuwa hapo. This is the same guy who was supposed to go and study medicine. Is now in Nyalenda with people from probably some rehabilitated street kids. Ama watu tu wenye hawajasoma, wenye hawajaenda shule haiko inafanya poa.
Yeah.
So now I'm stuck here with all these people. And I want to learn art. So I was just like, I'm going to be here for the time that is needed from me, but I'll make sure I pick something. So I was supposed to be there for 3 years. By the time I was hitting 2 years, the school owner told me, I think you're wasting time here. I think you're ready for the world. So I left. He told me napoteza wakati kwa shule. So I left, but I was already very curious about growth and success. So I was applying for things in Nairobi. I'd been applying for things in Nairobi, which were not meant for Nairobi people. Yeah. I was applying. So I applied for one competition called Manjano. I was number 2. By the time they're doing all the judging and the kila kitu, Ujuzi was number 2.
Ujuzi was number 2?
Yes.
Was it a painting competition?
It was a painting competition. I was number 2. That was one of the biggest milestones for me. So...
You still have the painting?
No, I sold it. There was 2. I sold one, and then I gave one to Mario Gempo. God rest her soul. I passed, I think, last year.
But you have a picture of it?
The Zico Online.
Zico Online, okay.
So I came for the award ceremony. I had not even seen a check with my own eyes. So they gave me the dummy check. You know the thing they give you, the board?
Yeah.
With your name, Costa Ojwang, whatever. I won 30,000.
Ooh.
They gave me the dummy. I took the dummy.
What does that mean?
So, the board they write your name on.
But
so
aren't you supposed to go with it?
No, where are you taking that board?
Yeah, but for your house, I mean, you can hang it somewhere.
So why they needed it back is because they only had one board. So they would write the name of number 2, Rab, write the name of number 1. Give the same board.
They were doing a felt pen on it.
Yes.
Okay.
I took the board, went to the back of the whole crowd with the board. So now they're looking for the board. Me, I'm stuck. I don't even know it's a board they're looking for. Where's the dummy? I'm just sitting there like a whole villager from South Nyanza. With the dummy. So walikuja wakachukua the dummy. But this is my check.
You actually thought it was the check to take to the bank? No way.
Hi. So I didn't want to expose myself that much.
Okay.
Like, but this should be my check. I just don't want to pay because people are witnessing.
Yeah.
So no, can I be, you'll come pick your check at the go down. And I went to the go down. And the painting that was number 2 sold for 45K. Kumbuka, I'm still a student. No. I had left school.
You have been told by the Italians that you're wasting time.
Yes. It was a Dutch guy.
He was Dutch.
Yes. So I made about 70K because the painting sold.
The painting sold for 45?
Yes.
And you had 30,000?
Yes.
Are they writing one check?
No. 45 was cash.
Ooh, you put it in your pocket.
What are you saying?
You put it in your pocket.
Yeah, so I came back to pick my money because after the award ceremony, I went back to Kisumu. And then they called me, we sold the painting. So, okay. So how do we go about this? You just come and pick your money. So when I came, I tipped her 1,000. Okay, it's your money. Please keep the money.
Do you think that you're a good-hearted man, Mr. Costa?
I think I was.
No. Today.
Now.
You still look like you've got a good heart.
What does good heart look like?
Good heart. Like, you're a good person. Consider yourself a good person.
I consider myself a good person. I try and do good by fellow man.
Yeah.
In hopes that they reciprocate the same.
Yeah.
But then also, I don't like busybodies.
You take the money, 45,000 plus the check.
Yes.
I think now you are at 44.
I was at 70 something, but 74.
No, but the check, they give you cash.
No. I can't remember. The check wasn't cash. They gave me check to take to the bank and something. 'Cause
Yeah.
I had opened an account. So I went back home. I didn't tell them I had money. I just went back to Kisumu, packed the things. Because I was now living in my brother's house.
Okay.
He told me fast forward. Kumbuka fast forwarded in 2 years now. My brother had already gone back to Australia.
He's gone back. He was just coming for a short while.
It's 2 years. The 2 years gap. So he came back, went to art school for 2 years. He had already gone back. So they were living before they left, they were living in town in the CBD. See now the old big Imperial, which is now Sarova something.
Yes.
The big one.
Yes.
Right opposite it, there's a hotel, there's a building, there's a structure that's been there for a long time. Chini yake kuna family kitchen.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
And some restaurants at the corner.
Yes.
I was at the top of that low farm. There's a low farm at the corner. The same building. Apoju was my brother's house. I was living there. He left the house for me. 2-bedroom apartment. No shida ya water, internet. Wi-Fi was a thing at the time. Niko hapo tu. Hata sikuwa nimejua wasichana.
Was he paying it from Australia?
Yes. Naishi tu. Siku tu moja tu akili yangu iliruka nikamwambia mimi nahama hapo. Unahama? Why? So now I think this house will, can we swear here?
Yes.
So this house will fuck up my progress.
Why not? Because of the free thing?
Yes. So not just for the free thing. Free thing wasn't a problem. Kisumu was not offering me what I wanted artistically.
Okay.
Kisumu was not a market you can grow as an artist. So I knew living.
Do you still think the same way?
Yes. I still strongly believe every artist who's really talented and is hungry needs to leave Kisumu very fast.
You know what you're saying will have a lot of.
I know, and I can explain. I can back it up with facts.
Yes.
So we need to build systems that allows for creative excellence in Nyanza, because a lot of people are creative in that region. Now, we had the Fisherman's experience in Kisumu. That was a beautiful show. A lot of people still talk about that show. Why would Kisumu as a county, and the entire Nyanza too, why are there no festivals that are geared towards creative excellence, that are not lined up with siasa? Like, mbona hakuna avenues of transition from, if someone is good in high school for theater and whatever, where is there a theater place? Hata kama ni ndogo, because the county is not as big as Nairobi in terms of watu wenye wanafanya the same thing, but hata kama ni ndogo, why are there no spaces like that? There's the social hall, but then I don't think there's proper intentional support towards it. Unaona? There's a bubble in Kisumu in 2013, which was artist-based. That same bubble is where people like Okelo Marx came from. Mimi, I was around that time. It rubbed off of me as much as I want to say, I wasn't singing in Kisumu, I was going to the same event. Apesi was there. They had a band. There was poets. There was Juogi. You know Juogi?
Yeah. Juogi Dawe, that he's in Europe right now.
Yes. He was there. He was in that thing. There was Heidi. There was so many people. There was Yawa dancers who grew and came to Nairobi and did amazing things. Some of them went to Europe. After that time, that's not been replicated. Now, there's always been creative people cropping up from here and there, but I don't think Kisumu can offer you that. So it's nice to leave and come back and influence the space. But waiting to grow it from within is difficult. Kama kwa mfano, my friends are still visual artists. They can't tell you when they last sold a painting for 30,000. That's $250.
Yeah.
They can't tell you when last they sold a piece for $250. Because people see the painting and they still think it's just a piece of cloth and paint. Why would I buy a piece that much? When you can sell that somehow in Nairobi. And then what bothers me is, with the airport, everyone in Kisumu, mostly business community, travels to Nairobi, and they know these things.
Yeah.
They know this value. They come to our shows. People from Nairobi come to Kisumu, and we have a show in Kisumu. They book flights. They intentionally plan around shows. Luo Festival is happening in Kisumu, sindio?
Yeah.
They've given out the dates. People will intentionally plan around that festival and come to Kisumu for that specific show. It is Luo Festival, as much as we call it cultural show, the highlight is music. It's that you come and experience Luos in their, we just want to have a good time. And ni kama meeting ya my cousins. Yenye iko opulence na kila kitu. So people will come to Kisumu. That will influence even the economy itself. Kutakuwa na shida ya BNB. So mimi feel if there is genuine goodwill, the county needs to. How much of a dent 5 million does to the budget of a county?
Not much.
Not much. It's very minimal. Ama ni uongo?
Very minimal.
It's
pocket change.
Yeah, it's extremely minimal. 5 million can go a long way in doing shows in Kisumu that are properly curated. Zenye haiendi kwa mfuko ya mtu. Pay the artists, structure it in a way yenye there's clear order that this guy is bigger than this one, this guy is bigger than this one, so that there's transition. Ni pesa kidogo sana. That's a show that can be done at Dunga Hill Camp. It becomes a spectacle. But I think there's no goodwill. Not just from Kisumu County, it's just from many people.
Yeah.
In all this country. I'm just focusing on Kisumu because I grew there. It holds a special space in my heart as a Luo. So you'd want excellence and growth from it.
What you are talking about is something that I wanted to bring up, but you've brought it up because I think you're very passionate about it. The issue of the fact that a lot of people make good music but sleep hungry. The fact that a lot of people make good music and paint so well, but when you look at their life, they can't even afford having a family. And this happens a lot, especially in Luo Nyanza, where our politicians talk so much about how Kenya needs to progress and the lofty conversation that they're always having in Nairobi. But when you go to the backyard of where they're coming from, there is really, really nothing. And sometimes when we are talking about music, we don't want to, talk about the people that are leading in Luo Nyanza. For example, I had a lot of, hope when Governor Nyong'o was trying to, pitch himself as the new governor of Kisumu County. And there were so many things that he said that he was going to do, just from the tech to making Kisumu one of the best cities in the world, but this guy just decided to clean Odinga Street. And you've gone to CJ even today. It doesn't look like Odinga Street. It's not as clean. I mean, you cannot just say that a city is clean because you've swept one street. If you go to Nyalenda, where I lived for so long, I lived in Obonga. I lived in most of Kisumu. And if you go there, you still find that it is just the same thing that we left 20 years ago.
You lived in many places. What was the problem?
You're the same problem. The same problem. The same problem. I was living with people.
Yes, sir.
In Nyalenda, my sister was married there. Karibu na Katuoro, I lived with my father. My father was an accountant. He lived in Obunga. And then he lived in, then my friend was living in Migori at some point. Manyata, one of my pastors, was living there. So, it is.
And it's same old.
Same old. There is no difference. So anyway, I wanted to ask you, we have come to realize that if you look up to the people like the governor and the MPs, as an artist, you're gonna die with depression. You're not gonna have anything to eat. I remember a friend of ours that was a very, very good writer was always wanted to win a prize, the Commonwealth, and those fancy things that they talk about that come from our colonizers that have now long gone, but are back as neo, and we have always wanted that. I wanna be this big writer. I told him, mate, just write and sell your writing. There is no way, even if you become a Commonwealth writer and they feed you and do those things. But my friend at some point just went mad, depressed, and could not afford a house, could not afford a family. He just got depressed, and now I don't even know where he is. His phone numbers are not working in this city. So perhaps, and this conversation is coming too early. And I think
to backtrack.
will you remind me?
I hope I will. I'll try.
Yeah, I want to remind you because I want to talk about your music now before I go back to back to that.
All right.
So you start music and Gitonga, you said, right?
Yes.
Gitonga introduces you and help you introduce yourself into the Luo music, and then at what point now do you say to yourself that I am now a musician and a Luo musician for that matter, and where does the word fisherman come from?
So Gitonga suggested that I sing in Luo. I embraced it because it's just one of those things.
You can come closer to the mic.
It's one of those things you can't rub.
Yeah.
History is history.
Yeah.
Your honest lived experience cannot change. So me, I grew up in the village. I know the ins and the outs of the village. Because there's a thing I keep telling people that you can talk to someone for about 5 minutes. Na utajua kama yeye ni wa Kondele ama ametoka home. There's an energy that Kondele people move with, you know.
Yeah.
It's energy too flani.
Yeah.
Aggression in sublime, but iko hapo. Ni kama Kondele is someone waits for you to blink. And angoja kuona who will break first.
Yes.
So I'm familiar with the village. Najua ushago sana. Mimi naambia watu when my things fail, I'll go back and be a farmer. And I won't grow sugarcane. I'll grow skuma, njugu hapo, Uganda hapo. For those who don't speak French, Uganda is beans. And njugu anajua mnajua juu ya mira. So I'll grow things that actually make sense, which I'll also circle back to that again later. It will tie to the thing.
Yes.
So Gitonga suggested I sing in Luo, and I embraced it because it was easy. I like challenge. Singing in Luo just felt easy. So I wanted something challenging. That's why I started to sing in English. Unajua music ya Kijaluo ni mbaka, ni stories.
Yeah.
Most of our music is based off of stories. Even how the delivery is structured, ni story. Ukisema Lisi ye yukabet baby anabiro kenangoa utera akindu anabiro. You build that story of Sitokale and Dielman. Akienda kuzika Angeli. There's a journey to the story. There's the things they did with Angeli. Angeli is gone. He's suffering. Anasikia baridi sana. Hata usuna imemdharau. Then anaenda kuzika Angeli. Na nakumbuka what the funeral looked like. Dielman no buluringo kanyama pium dielo otuo. You build that thing. So that sounded easy. Like this whole conversation can be a song.
Yeah.
If you just put a beat over it, it's a nice hip hop song.
Yeah, for sure.
Because the Luo language, the way we speak in conversations, you might not know, but the whole time you've been giving me BGVs. So me, I'm background vocals. I'm speaking and doing the
Oh yeah.
And then you laugh.
I was a little bit lost when you talked about BGV because I don't know what it is.
You're a foolish man.
I am not a musician.
Background vocals.
Background?
Vocals.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's ni kama Joel.
All right. The choir.
No.
The background singers.
Yes. So you're still doing it. It's because it's innate in us. That's how we converse. When someone is speaking, you keep quiet and you follow the conversation. And when you don't do the I start thinking you're not focusing kwa hii conversation.
Yeah.
So when I'm not also reciprocating it in that way, you'll be confused. Are you sure you're with me?
Yeah.
So Luo music felt easy for me. I wanted something challenging, especially from going to St. Mary's Island, living in Kisumu. Now, when I started singing in Luo, doors opened. Big doors. But the first day, actually, the first proper song I released, Oriore, Chris Kirwa called me. He didn't know me. He looked for my number from Swiga. Swiga had, you know Swiga?
Yeah, I hear about him, yes.
About her.
Swiga is a he.
No, it's a her.
Swiga.
She's my friend. Don't argue with facts.
Yeah.
Yes. You're a wise man. See?
Swiga is a she?
Yes, I've sung with her.
Okay.
So, Swiga is a lawyer who sings.
Okay.
Now, Swiga had posted my song kwa group fulani hapo ya music enthusiasts. Okay. I wasn't even in the group.
As an audio or as a link?
As a video, a link. So Chris Kirwa clicked the link, and it took him direct to my YouTube. He found Oriore. He's like, who is this guy? So he calls me. Random call to, hey, I'm Chris Kirwa. Oh, okay. I remember I was going to open an exhibition in Karen, the Uko Hadi. Exhibition kwa Art Cafe Uko Hadi. Kulikuwa kunanyesha, nimekaa tu kwa Uber hivi, tunaongea naye for long. Tukamwambia Uber ngoja kidogo. Tukaongea for long, kaniambia nice things, big things I never thought people would tell me. It's just like, you remind me of so and so. The first time I listened to this thing, it took me so far back in time. Where do you perform? I don't perform. Where have you been? My house, just doing regular things people do in Nairobi. He's like, oh man, just keep at it. So I called Max. Okay, Max has always been my go-to person. When someone calls me, sielewi, napigia Max.
Okay.
Siku simpigi sana because najua watu. So I'd call him. Okay, do you know Chris Kirwa? Yeah, umemtoa wapi? Mwambie sijamtoa, ni yeye amenitoa.
Yeah.
And he's a really good contact. So we spoke about so many things. There's a guy called Matthew Rabala, one of my first encouragers. Alisikia aliona video yangu ya Hono. The first thing he said was, mbona umekalia pesa? Nikapo sina band. I said, what do you mean mekalia do? Bro, you should be performing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'll figure out how to do it. So I did, nikarudi tukafanya na Gitonga a whole album into Tales of a Fisherman. Why Tales of a Fisherman is I still believe, and I strongly believe, and I believed your time, that I'm one of the last Luo musicians to have been able to live an actual village life and transition to an actual urban life with the awareness of the both at the same time. And you can feel that in the music. I nilijipea responsibility ya kuweave the bridge, whether iko ama haiko, between home and Nairobi. So now people move to Nairobi, then when they start making some money, they start living in Lavington, and they start listening to jazz.
Yeah.
Then they cut off Wangla kabisa. Nilikuwa nataka kubridge hiyo gap. And then there's stories back home that for some reason people don't go looking for that much. As soon as you found something that works for you, I think it's necessary for that bond to still be built. So I wanted to do it through music. Now, the way I wanted to do it was to make my stories as raw as possible, filter some that I think might not be consumed hitherto, but put them away, put them in a way that is poetic. So if you know, you would know. If you don't know, you'd still like the music.
Yeah.
So I called myself the fisherman because I'm a representative of a fishing community who's carrying tales of the fishing community. So now it couldn't be any fisherman, it had to be the fisherman who is now me. So if you say the prefix A is anyone, there is that particular fisherman who is Mimi. I did the album, started producing my own shows. Itabia fisherman's experience ilianza kitambo. I was organizing my own shows, paying the band, people come. I play the album. I think I'm the only musician in this Nairobi who started performing for the first time with his own album.
Yeah.
I wasn't playing cover songs. The first time I was on a stage with my band, I was playing my album. So whether you like the album, well, you're there, you listen to it.
How does a band work? What are the moving limbs of a band?
Money is a huge factor.
Okay.
Because everybody learns an instrument to feed themselves, unless you're just doing it for a hobby. So anyone who sets out and says, I want to be a professional musician, instrumentalist, they want to make money from it. So whoever pays the most and has a good catalog will get good musicians. So that's one. So money, I think money is always, people just hide their need for money in some other things. Like, I'm just doing this for this. You want money. No, you want to feed yourself. You want to sustain yourself and other people who probably depends on you. So money is a huge factor. And then, depending on the kind of music you're making, you'd pick and choose who you want to be in your band. Yes.
So you have, they are members of your band or they just come to play for you?
I've had them for 5 years.
They don't play for anybody else.
They play for other people. But if I ever show you guys a fact. Yes.
Amazing. And so I imagine that before any concert you have to train for
Yes, we do rehearsals.
Yeah. But it's a very light one because you've done it over and over again.
Now it's a bit light. But if I have new songs, like now I have a new EP.
Yeah, you have a new song that I saw called Jambaka. No, not Jambaka.
Jambaka is one of the songs. It's like an extended, it's like a project that is not long enough to be an album. So it's called EP. Now,
what does EP mean?
I think the extended play, I'm extended playlist.
Yeah.
So Jambaka is the first song. Kuna Usiepe. There's Anyango. There is Hera.
Yeah, there is a picture there that you use. Where are you going in that picture?
So in that picture, there's two homes. There's one home at the back.
Yeah.
With some bondo tree. You know bondo?
Yes. The one that has got milk.
Yes. Then there's another bondo huko mbele.
Yeah.
So bondo is a tree I've always seen around homesteads. And even if it's growing somewhere, if you ask a lot of questions, utaambiwa hapo ilikuwa gunda. If there's one big bondo surviving somewhere, if you're not seeing a house, probably there's dead bodies lying around that bondo. So bondo was, I don't know why we used to grow it around homes.
But did we really grow it, or I just grew? Because I remember all the bondos in my village, nobody actually grew them.
Did you see them young? Did you ever see them like young trees?
But next to the big one.
So there's always a big one.
Yeah, always.
Yes. So did you ever ask questions?
I have never seen a bondo that is just young on its own.
So there's always, by the time your eyes are opening to bondo, there's always a big bondo.
Yes.
Where there's a small one.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So I think kitambo, somebody probably grew that bondo, planted it somewhere. And it was a homestead. I don't know why. Yes, Jauliza. Now, so that bondo is representative of home and of what home looked like and of what, come a landmark ya home. Yeah. So the guy in the nini with a whisk, in the drawing with a whisk, is me, wearing my Pan-African regalia.
Yeah. And with your back to the camera.
Yes. So I'm dragging a library of music to the past.
Ooh.
Yeah. So that library, every book has a single letter. It's written back Ndalo, but every book, so a book is M, another book is B, another book is, so there are big encyclopedias of music. So I'm reimagining what our music sounded like. Of course, with the aid of what is here that we can listen to, but I'm reimagining it and putting it in a way that is more palatable for you. So it's like a journey, it's like an homage project. So I'm taking you back home.
Yeah. It is amazing.
And then at the back, kuna sun. So that sun is like a symbol of hope. And come on, what we loved is not all gone. We can still trace it and reimagine it and find it. There's a constant line near blue, imepita hivi. I'm using it to depict how people divide time in the concept of time. People divide in different periods. So like there's days, there's weeks, there's months, and there's years, and there's decades. So it represents different stages of transition that Luo music has taken over time. That can be explained in loosely. Prince Inda has been here for about 8 years. Sindio?
Yeah.
So I think Luo music always has somebody who is the flag bearer, so to say, at a particular time. So if you go back in time, you will see Osito Kale was never that dominant. I don't think he had a time where he was just Osito. He was big, but there was somebody else. Because he was in between Musa Joma, Ochinka Basele, and then there's still also Kenawino Lawi, who are also people. Osito played with Wino Lawi, I think so. So we've had Inda, and then we had Emma Jalamo, just before Inda. And then before Emma, John Jr., immediately after Musa Juma passed, John Jr. alikuwa na prominence flani.
Yeah.
And then Emma showed up, things. He is still John Jr. Like, it doesn't mean you die. You're just there, but there's just somebody who is who has an edge kidogo kwa roho ya watu. After John Jr., of course, kulikuwa na Musa Juma. And then after Musa, there's a period, Dollar showed up, kidogo, then dimmed again. Like people, there's always people coming, but they don't like peak over that one person. I think so. Before Musa kulikuwa na Chinka Basele, then time kulikuwa pia na Dio Misiani, who was never, for lovers of Benga music, they consider Dio Misiani. There's old people now who don't care about Musa Juma. Who compare on so no, olo kolela mazi. Do you know kolela bwana? Kolela ne wer ma okiser nyako iketo thum to kolela wacho weche teto nyako wuok dia godi. So we've always had musicians like that, but one at a time. So that line depicts those different periods. So whether it's 8 years, whether it's what, I think Luo music is about to change.
Also,
sonically, it's not by me or by anybody.
What do you mean by sonically?
Sound. So the sound of Kama, Confano. Now let me explain.
Yeah.
Ulizaliwa when? When were you born?
1982.
So by the time you are reaching, by the time you're getting to 89, you are aware of music.
Yes.
Who was the recording Anglo musician at the time?
I don't know.
There was none. So people don't look at these things. What we consume now as a Jawa and say this is now Luo music is a different version of what we've always been having. The first Anglo recording musician, a Jawa recording musician to brother yake. Who do you know was making Anglo music up before Tony?
So if you're talking about Tony, then which kind of music inspired Tony?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So the Ajawa of now, Tony's inspiration is a lot of things, but the version of Ajawa that we consume now and is the entire Luo Nyanza. See, now if you say Luo, we hear Ajawa, right?
Yeah.
We can universally agree on that. So that what we have now was never there before Tony and his brother Jack. We had music, but we didn't have this. So Tony came, now they had the wisdom to introduce keyboard kwa Owangla. What we had before Tony was not recorded. Owangla was a sound like Saya Musa Juma, who was playing Owangla music that people would dance to. We had Benga and Rumba. There was no Owangla. So Tony came and infused other things, especially keyboard, the do, which was more church-ish, crusade-based, kwa Jawa. And then he did it in such a beautiful way, and you could feel other things. Then I also find it hilarious that Ohangla music is now called Jajao, and the only Luo surviving instrument in the sound is Ajao. It's the only surviving instrument. So these are the things that I'm more curious about. Like, why would you call this sound Ajawa though? Then if you look at it deeper, you realize the only instrument that is traditional is Ajawa. So it's the spirit carrying the sound.
Do you think you're an Ajawa person? No.
I love Ajawa.
No. But is your music Ajawa?
No, my music is not Ajawa.
What is your music?
Music is good music. It has no name.
But surely you must give a name to it.
We'll find name. My music is a mix of so many things, and I don't think I have to give it a name. We'll figure out the name when the name shows up. When we find a name that is more descriptive of what we're doing.
What does it lean mostly towards?
So I make songs based off of what I feel. So in Bakandalo, there's a song that sounds more like jazz. There's a song called Osiepe, which is rumba leaning. There's a song, Nyego, which someone can classify as a gospel song, depending on what angle you're sitting. I also have a lot of mention of God in most of my songs. So my songs...
God as in Nyasai or God as in Jesus Christ?
Nyasai and Jesus Christ as well. So my songs, I want my music to be depictive of regular daily life. So when you wake up in the morning, you probably pray. Or maybe you don't when you forget. Because sometimes you forget to pray. Probably in the evening you remember and pray again. So life is not heavy straight. There's corners. We were supposed to start the interview at 11. I saw DocuBox and entered then. They gave me coffee. I was coming here with Dow. So now I have coffee and sparkling water. So I want my music to represent life. And life is never 1 + 1 = 2. There's a day I'll wake up and I want to listen to Nina Simone. I might get to, by the time I'm getting to Satano, I'm tired of Nina Simone. Nataka kusikia Emma Jalamu. Nataka kusikia akisema ati kikwongoti ni tim nenda, kakwongota na tim nendi. You know?
Yeah.
I'll listen to that, get into a trance with it. Afu nisikie usipe ndani kanye kipita hapo na gari fulani. Niweke kwa simu pia mimi nisikie, nataka kusikia raha kama huyo. So I want my music to embody that. So it cannot be one thing. However, my structure is Luo and Luo to the core. So I know it's Luo music. When we'll find a name for it, we'll give it a name.
Yeah. Do you think you are in the same boat with Sigu? Because I feel there is a very huge difference for us listeners between the kind of music that you do and the Sigu's music. As a professional musician, you think there is a difference?
There is a difference, yes. But it's not a big difference. The similarity is in the energy. The difference is in the arrangement. When I listen to
Sigu's music, I have to reduce I have to increase the bass. When I listen to your music, I have to reduce the bass to go back to the default. What is going on there? It has I've never understood. When I'm listening to Sigu, I increase the bass because then I can hear the bass. But when I'm listening to your music, I take it back to where it was.
It's a mixing.
It's a mixing.
Yeah, the mixing thing. That's just a mixing difference. It's how the songs are mixed. So Confano.
There is a song that Sigu has sung called "It's Electronic in Nature."
Dudu.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's very electronic, and I listen to it.
It's called Dudu. It's a new song, right? It's the new project.
It is. That is synthetic. What is? Do you guys make? So, I don't even know how to ask this question, but I want to ask it so that you understand
ask away.
All the instruments that we are hearing from your music and probably Sigu's music, there is no artificial sound. What am I asking?
There's hardly artificial sound. There's hardly, because I have a producer, I have a studio.
You have a studio?
Yes.
Like a physical one?
Yeah.
You don't go to somebody else's studio to record?
No. I stopped a long time ago.
But what does your studio do? Like, what does it do the whole time?
We record other musicians.
Oh, I see.
I have a producer. So, my band, all the guitars you hear are played by somebody in my band. All the guitars in all my songs. All the percussions you hear are played by somebody in the band.
Okay.
All the bass is played by the bassman, who is the producer. So all of the songs that people like Joey, Wabiro, Kionge, I don't know which songs, it's bassman who's produced them. So now it's easier, and it's also original to us. So my sound is more original to me and the band because we create them ourselves.
And the other people that are coming to your band, your producer produces their songs?
The other people who are coming to the studio?
Yeah, to pay for the time?
Yes, they pay. Yeah, they pay for the time and the skill.
Where is it at?
Santak here in Gong Road. So the same house, the same building that houses my art studio, has the music studio. Sigu's project with the electronic things was produced in that studio.
Wow.
By the same producer. His name is Owiti Bassman. Give him your money. He's a legendary producer.
Owiti Bassman?
Yes.
Interesting. Let's come to the economics of music. The question I wanted to ask you before.
Ask me.
And I told you about a friend of mine who went crazy because he couldn't get anything to eat because of music. What is, if you are talking to a group of young people that are trying to make music, because I have realized that in Africa, sometimes you have to make the music. You have to pay for the making of the music. You have to pay for the marketing of the music. And you have to basically be a 360-degree kind of artist in order to earn. So, okay, obviously, if you didn't have a studio, then you'll pay for a studio because there is no label. You're not attached to one. Yes. If you are organizing for a concert, I don't know how it works. So, what is the entire process? Because if you are in America, you'd be under label and they will be doing a lot of things for you. And do you think that this is where most of our artists fail? Because if you go to the writing world where I am, lots of people are looking for traditional publishers to publish their work and then sell on their behalf. And you don't find those people because they're in the music industry. We have labels. In the writing world, we have got publishers. Correct? So
We also have publishers in the music industry.
Okay.
But it's okay. It's a different conversation. Go on.
So how do you become a better musician, and how do you become? I think the question I'm asking is, how do you make money in music? What are some of the things that you must do in order to make money?
So now, it's easier to blow up in this environment.
Yeah.
Depending on what you want to do. But now, the constants are also there. One is there can never be a substitute for hard work. Now, I don't know if people are ready for hard work.
Yeah.
And hard work does not just mean recording songs. Hard work is other things. How I was telling you initially, I gave you a disclaimer to Kianza that people shouldn't study my journey. Because it's different. There's a song that says, Anyuolo rama gala gala, gimama dake gala gala. Mambo yangu ni ngumu, tukipimana utowezana. Obonye tichatiyo matek, tongima daka winyo, no sane mongeyo gimachamoga. Pila nindo diwuoro sira wende gitueyo, no ule mongeyo gimachamoga. Asa atimo kindagilamo. Oh, kindagilamo. These things are premonitions, and I'm telling people the truth. Not just in music. Other people live the same life in different fields. There's no substitute for hard work. It's beautiful and rosy to have talent. But you must intentionally allow the talent to run you mad for it to pay you. Because people want to see you as convicted in that thing the way you want them to believe you. And human beings are very interesting. We are all spirits and souls. When we can't feel your conviction to what you're doing, we won't buy into it that much. Tutakuwa shingo upande tu. Tutakuwa tu shingo upande. So, money-wise, I've still not hacked it. But I think I'm at level, kama iko na 10 levels, I think I'm at level 7. So, nikianza kufanya my own shows, I met somebody. I met a guy called Peng. Peng ni wa Hustle Sasa. I don't know if you've heard of that platform.
I use it for selling my books.
Nice. So I met Peng. Peng is a very good friend of mine.
Peng is what is that name, bro?
It's Japanese name.
Okay.
It's Korea, Japanese. Hizo countries tatu ni moja hizo mbili. Peng, unaona msichana. Unaona msichana.
Kwa Peng? No. It's just a funny name, interesting name.
Yes. So Peng is one of those Asian countries. So Peng, I think aliona how determined I was at what I was doing at the time. Bro, there's times I would do shows and spend of the upwards of 30,000 and earn 3K. So how would you feel when you're being paid? This is the ticket sales, about 3K. It was 5K, but umegawa na when you're going to organize gig. So you've made 3,000. You just laugh about it and say, okay, we dust ourselves and go on again.
Wow.
When is the next time? So musicians need to understand that there's no money to be made now in music. There might be money, but not now.
What do you mean by that statement? What is
Ukianza.
Oh, Ukianza.
I'm not referring to me.
Yes.
I'll come to my story by that.
Exactly.
So Ukianza, you must accept that there is money probably, but not now. Now, I need the awareness. I need people to have the awareness of, so find a way where you can listen to a song, this is such a nice song. How is it not possible for you to listen to your own song and know if it's not a nice song? If you can listen to someone else's song and know it's a nice song, how can you not know when your song is not nice?
So what you're saying is that
What
you should be able to know
yes,
that your song is a nice song.
yes. There's a knowing in what you've not heard with art. Because every song before it's sung, it doesn't exist. True or false? But you have to know and believe that this song with this sound, I've given it my best shot. So that when you're releasing it, you're not exposing your nakedness. So sometimes people release songs that are just not hitting it. And this is same in Kiburi because I've made some songs that people want to skiza. Hapana. The songs I've made, hazikuwa nice. And I know they were not nice. So if you ask me, I'll say, hey, hapo nani leuma nje. So most of musicians need to also know that they've not made a good song and improve that song so that when it's coming out, it's setting you up in a good way. Now, if you do that continuously, you'll make money at some point. Me, I'm a strong believer in hard work, but I'm looking for the right way to frame what I'm trying to frame. I don't know if circle around na mimi.
You can feel the energy.
So what I did was, nilijua still lipo kwa gig. Gig money is not that much at the time. So nilianza kufanya gigs zangu. Your own gigs are dangerous because they might take all your money and run you broke. If the music is not good, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If the music is good, you'll find a small group that will buy into it and spread the word, and they keep coming. Hata kama ni watu, so tulianza na Alchemist. Tulikuwa na watu kama 50 mwanzo, and I did like 4 gigs in a year. By the time I was coming back for my album launch, I had about 100 people. There's some of the videos like ziko online hapo. Tukutu watu kama 100 wana dance hapo. Hata sigu kwa hiyo crowd. Wana dance na bia yao hapo. Walikuwa to get keep to.
This is how long ago?
2023 hapa.
Yeah, just the other day.
Wana dance tu hapo tu. And then if you keep doing it, and the way me I look at performances, I give myself fully. Jagero. Every time I'm on a stage, I know I'm the best musician at that time. Hata kama kuna nani yako kwa crowd. Musa Juma or not, Michael Jackson or not. The time you guys give me, nita perform 3 p.m. You 3 p.m. mtanijua. Nitaimba kila kitu kwa hiyo.
Hard work.
Tukienda kuperform, I used to tell them, before I started getting booked, I had a whole year and a half, 2 years. No one was booking me.
Yeah?
Nobody was booking me, but I was doing gigs. These are the gigs I was paying for. But I was telling the band that every time we step on a stage, guys, hata tukipewa 15,000, tuwape 200,000 worth of performance. It has to amount to something. It has to. I don't think there's hard work without vision. But even the team, if your team can see that there's a vision you're trying to push here, they buy into it. And I now got lucky. They bought into my vision. The timing was right. So then now you become the only one who is doing a certain thing. So we'd perform. Me, I'd go an extra mile of making clothes for the band. Dressing band myself. I dress myself. My dress code has always been consistent. There was just no money to make the clothes I'm making now.
Yeah.
But the vision was consistent. It was Pan-African, it was Kitenge, it was local, it was, it was Luo somehow. I was wearing a very old leather hat in nitoa ocha kwa ndugu yangu huko. I was carrying a whisk, which the first time I carried it was in Kisumu. I bought it pale museum, 300. So all these things, they create a mystery around you. So by the time 3-4 years down the line, you become the only thing. So now everybody else who's trying to carry a whisk and do whatever, they look like you. So you see them, they say, oh, that looks like Costa.
Your own identity.
Yeah, you build something. That's the way art is. Mimi, I really, really, really admire people like Bob Marley and Lucky Dube, who just sold themselves to the creativity, to the art, to the passion, to the music. Every time they perform like they're running away from demons. Because that's the only way the crowd will feel something and leave the venue with something that you're selling to them.
I remember you in Kisumu. That was Jugi.
Yeah. My brother told me the same thing. Ashuka kanambia, Hey, Jugimani kacha nengenyi. Kwanza sama sigo the stage hey.
Yugi. There was Yugi.
But this is a culmination of a lot of small gigs.
Okay.
You don't just wake up and say, what the fuck is Juogi, man? You just wake up and say, Juogi. No, you work hard. It's everywhere. It's even in churches. Have you never met somebody mwenye hajakwambia is saved, but from how he's talking to you, you just feel God's presence around him?
Yes.
We meet them all the time. Do you think they have Juogi?
Voice of Salvation and Healing Church.
There's some people. There's a guy I know. He's the only guy I can allow to hold my head like this and pray over me. He's not a pastor. His name is Georgia Muti. This guy moves with holiness.
Should I speak with him about Christianity?
You should. You should if you find time. There's just people when they don't have to tell you that they're saved. But even if they don't talk to you about Christianity, the way they talk to you about life, there's a sense of hope when you're talking to them. Even before they touch Christianity.
Yeah.
They're just warm. So there's an energy around them that when they come and tell you about Christ, they're like, oh, so this is what's around you. No. And it's a thing that you practice. You harness it. You keep firing it and molding it and molding it. And that's what we did with our performances. I've had a band for 5 years. That band has to sound superior compared to other bands. They're playing the same 50 or 40 songs. They know those songs. Unaweza amsha saa 9 usiku hivi na tunapiga show moja. So that way you can build a society, a community around you. Hata kama si wengi. A lot of people don't say kwa Soul sasa. Album yangu ya Fweny niliuza around 40 copies at 1,200. That's a huge achievement. Because people don't sell physical copies. So for me to have been able to sell over 40 copies, I can stand and brag about it. How many I can ask musicians, how many copies have you sold of your own album? Hawajui.
You were telling me the story of Peng and what he told you. You remember?
So Peng told me to build a community around my work. But not just a mailing list. Build a community of people who actually believe in what I'm doing and they can come to a gig. Hata nikisema iko Murang'a, at least half of those people will come.
Because the people that I met in Kisumu, some of them were from Nairobi.
Yeah, a lot of them. Some of them I know by names because I've been seeing them to my gigs around 10 times. And they're Kikuyus.
Hey!
Yeah. Kwani huko na Kikuyu Kisumu?
Niliona wengi sana, bro.
Wengi. I know them by names. And then now when you see them, somewhere in Kisumu where they didn't even tell you that they're coming, it's so heartwarming.
What is your relationship with them? Like, do you talk to them? Do they take your number? What's your relationship with your audience?
People have the respect, especially the crop of people now, have the awareness to not overly ask for your attention like that.
Yes.
Because they know by you consistently giving them good music is enough attention.
I hear what you're saying.
Yes. So with that, when we meet at gigs, we know each other by names. Mostly I perform without shades. If you've seen most of my gigs,
Yes.
I wear clear glasses because I want to see my people. I want to make contact with people. I want people to see me. Ukiangalia crowd nione, oh, that's Agero. That's Jagero, sorry. That's Watati. This is so-and-so. That's Kathule. Oh, that's Billy. That's Abayo. Oh, that's Nani. Even the ones you don't know their names, your faces can recognize each other. You see them there, you do a wave. You know, it ties the whole community together. When you build that, they'll go and tell their buddies that they know you. And they're not lying, they know you. And you also know them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wakienda kusema, mi najua Costa, adanganyi, it's the truth. They know me and I know them. And I've known them for a long time. They've carried me through times when there was no many people.
Yeah.
And even how they talk to fans in the crowd is different. They'll speak with a lot of pride about you. Because somehow they know you even without even having your phone number.
Yeah. They don't ask, right?
No, they don't ask. But I also think the way I've structured my practice, subconsciously people have a sense of respect. Sisumbuliwagwi sana. Wanza kuja kusalimie, say, that was a really nice show, thank you, see you at the next.
Yeah.
I don't overly mispatagi wild DMs. Nasema story nasema, hey.
What is your next gig?
Man, I think we're doing Fisherman's Experience again. Plans are underway for December. We're still settling down on the venue.
On the venue, the town?
Yes.
On the town or on the venue?
Town. Venue at least Costa venue. The town too.
The town too.
Town to Nangalia. And then I'm playing in England.
When?
On the 6th. So I'll be flying out on the 2nd.
2nd of this month?
Yes.
Of September?
Yes, of September.
Where in England?
Bradford. Blankets and Wine, they have an English edition. So we're flying out. Mimi, Ben Sol, Jerro, Blinky Bill.
Blinky Bill?
Yes. Mudoni Drama Queen. And there's a lady DJ, somebody Abdo. So kuna show show moja Murwa.
Yeah, I imagine it's gonna be lit.
Yes, I'm playing there on the 6th, and I'll come back on the 27th of September. I'm playing with Kenny G. The gig at, Kenny G, the jazz guy.
Yeah.
Yes, so me and Kenny G, we are playing at KICC.
Kenny G?
Yes, surprise.
That's very surprising. How did you guys know each other?
Nah, I got booked. They booked him. They're flying him here from the US, and they also booked me.
Okay.
So it's
your show at Gecko was very nice.
Yes. So a place like Gecko, a show like that. So the show was free.
Yes.
So shows like that are shows that I do to sort of give back. Because you've taken money from these people the whole year.
Yeah.
Give them a free show. Come, just buy your drink, sit down, have fun.
It was beautiful.
And go back home. They'll go back home and say, tulikula show ya Costa ya free.
Because Castle sasa unatufea na 12K.
So when you come back and ask for money from them, they'll support you because they also know as much as there's a need to sustain yourself in town, you're also aware of the need to build a community.
So thank you very much, brother. For people who want to buy your art, where do they go? You have a website?
Yes, I have a website. It's not very active, but I have a website. However, I have an Instagram page for my art. It's Costa Ojwang Art. It's the oldest, but it's been there for a while, way longer than my music page. I also do exhibitions. So I do themed art pieces and then do exhibitions. My next exhibition is in September when I come back from the UK.
Where?
Loresho, Tribal Art Gallery.
Okay.
I did the previous one I did there. So I'll do this one there as well. Yes.
All right. Thank you very much,
Thanks
sir.
so much
It was really, really nice talking music with you.
The water's been sparkly.
Yeah, the water has been sparkly and the conversation has been amazing.
Thank you.
So, people of the internet, thank you very much for helping us hit 100,000. We are waiting for the silver plaque from
The subscribers.
From YouTube. Yes.
You're doing well. Are you controversial? Controversial people grow fast.
No. I'm not controversial. I speak to people like Costa. Unless you're saying something about yourself. You help us. He's reached 500,000 on Facebook, and we are almost at 500,000 on TikTok. Things are doing well. Instagram inakuja, pole. So thank you very much. Please consider subscribing. Follow music. Costa, he's on YouTube as Costa Ojwang.
Costa Ojwang.
Yeah. So until another episode, bye for now.